how's it going? Apologies for not uploading a video in such a long time. As you may or may not know, if you watch my previous video, I am now studying at university, and so I haven't had nearly as enough time as I used to have to create videos. So the video I've got for you today is 101 facts about me. Sort of realised halfway through trying to make this video that I must be the most boring person known to man, because I couldn't think of 101 facts about myself. I sort of got to about 50 and I just had to call it a day. I couldn't think of anything else. So instead of 101 facts about me, this is 50 or so facts about me. Alright, let's go. Number 1, I was born on the 17th of March 1996, which you may or may not know, the 17th of March is St. Patrick's Day, but on the year I was born it was also Mother's Day. So I was born on St. Patrick's Day and Mother's Day. If you can't tell by my accent, some people actually struggle with it. It's not as harsh as most Welsh accents, but I am Welsh, I'm from Wales. I can't drive. I have a fear of bats. Now this is one that people don't usually understand because it's just a bat. Shut up, you're a faggot. Bats just freak me out. There's nothing I like about a bat. People show me, what's it called, the fox bat, and they say that this is the cute bat and it's like the bat that everyone likes. Some people want it as a pet. It's still gross to me. Bats in general freak me out. My favourite film is a film called Scream. If you haven't seen this film, I really highly recommend you watch it. It's a great film and it has one of the best twists in any film I've ever seen in my life. It's a great film. I haven't broken any bones yet. I say yet because I probably will at some point. I'm that kind of idiot. But I have cracked my big toe on my right foot twice. The first time it was okay, just a crack, and they sort of tied it together, but the second time the knuckle has healed slightly funny, so my knuckle on my big toe is like really big, and my toe, instead of being straight, is sort of off to the side. I still avidly play RuneScape. For those of you who don't know what RuneScape is, I was going to say get a life, but I suppose if you don't know what RuneScape is, that means you have a life, and I'm the one still playing it, so I guess I'm the one that doesn't have a life. I had a cat called Ziggy, and it was alright. It was a cat. It died a few years ago, and we buried it in the back garden, and I wrote a few notes, like me and my two brothers, we wrote a note for it, and I remember my note was something like, "Rest in peace, Ziggy. I didn't like you that much, but I hope you're happy." And that was it. I'm more of a dog person, which I suppose that can be another fact. Oh yeah, that was my next fact in my book of random stuff and cocks. I like fantasy, so I like dragons and I like nerdy things like that. I would play Dungeons and Dragons, but I'm too embarrassed to admit, hey, does anyone want to play Dungeons and Dragons? And they'll just be like, no, we don't. And I still like, I love the Power Rangers and stupid stuff like that. And my first ever YouTube video I posted 8 years ago on a different channel called Homer Huntley, which I can't enter anymore. I've forgotten the password and all that, so yeah, 8 years ago. My favourite song of all time is a song called More Than Words by a band called Extreme. I have green eyes. Some people say I have blue eyes, but I have green eyes, guys. This is a weird one. I have a weak muscle in my right buttock, and this gives me restless leg-like symptoms. I struggle sleeping sometimes. I've got to do exercises to help strengthen it. I've got like a ball here that I found on campus. Hey, cheers, Loughborough. The film I've seen the most times is probably Mrs. Doubtfire. When I was younger, back in the days when I couldn't go to bed without having the light on, instead of having the light on, I used to watch a video. Where you push it into the telly and the telly eats it and then plays a video. I was too lazy to ever change the video, so for about a year I watched Mrs. Doubtfire every night before I went to sleep. So I've seen that film about 300 times. Not an exaggeration, 300 times I've seen that film. I have my ear pierced. There you go. I wasn't keen on getting a piercing. I got this pierced. I'm not keen on getting anything else, but I have my ear pierced. I've always had to wear glasses, but I've never worn them. There are some pictures of me back in childhood times where I'm wearing glasses, but I should be wearing glasses, I just never do. They look silly on my face. I'm grade 6 in singing. There are 8 grades to learning an instrument or singing, and then after that you get your diploma. So I hope to one day do grade 7, grade 8 and then get my diploma in singing, but currently I am grade 6. At the making of this video, which is the 20th of October, I have 39 subscribers. I have a dark sense of humour. You might not see it on the channel because I want to be friendly, like audience friendly. I don't know who's going to be watching these, but if by the itsy bitsy chance that I get traction and I get big, then I'm going to say what the I have obsessions with some weird people. I love Robin Williams, rest in peace. I like Jackie Chan a lot. He's one of my favourites. And I also like Billy Connolly. He's really good too in everything that he's ever done in life. I can't swim. I can swim. I can do the frog swim. You know, when your entire body is underwater. I start struggling when the idea of air starts coming into it, you know, like the breathing problem. I love scary movies. I'm not adventurous, so thrills come rarely to my life, and the only buzz I get is from watching scary films. So I like scary films. I appreciate a good tap, and I don't mean one of these, I mean the thing that water comes out of. I like a good one. I like a good tap. What I mean by that is if I turn your tap on and there's a good stream, like a powerful stream of water. I like a tap where the hot gets hot quickly. If your tap takes a while to get hot, I don't like your tap. I love tea. Tea is my favourite drink to drink. I'm pretty sure my blood is tea at this point. I've drunk so much. So Yorkshire teas and Earl Greys and all that good stuff. I've got, hang on, what's this? Strawberry and cream. Purple blush. A light and refreshing tea from our own Changwons. Just add lemon to reveal the secret. I want 4 or 5 kids. No more than 5. 5 is enough. If I can't count you on my fingers, then I'll probably forget about you. Sorry, Tim. There was a point in my life where I wanted to dye my beard green, braid it, and like have it really long, have it twisted, but then I found my brain. I love nature, all things to do with nature, how beautiful the animals are and how different they are in the way that they interact with one another and things like that, but at the same time it scares the shit out of me. And if there's a bug, I'm like, fuck off! No hat suits me. This beanie is like the only thing that looks nice on my head. Nothing else looks nice on my head. I'm a size 9 shoe. Maple trees are another one of those things that I find amazingly beautiful. Just Google maple trees. You'll see some beautiful pictures of trees. I get hay fever. Currently watching on Netflix Once Upon a Time with my partner. It's a really good series. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Everyone in this building knows about it because I've told them about it, that they need to watch it, and they're like, yeah, we'll watch it. So you guys need to watch it as well. I play guitar, piano and ukulele. None of them very well. I am agnostic. I don't believe that there's any way to know whether or not there is a God or not. There's no proof. So yeah. Tripolar by the band called Sick Puppies is my most favourite album of all time. I don't have a favourite number. And this is something that confuses me. If someone says, hey, what's your favourite number? First of all, dumb question. Who cares? And second of all, people reply with a number. How can you, what is that? That doesn't make, they're just numbers. Drowning in mud. No one wants to do it. Especially me. I have dreams about drowning in mud and don't want it to happen. But like, just think about it. It's just gonna be worse than drowning. Like, drowning is probably the worst way to die. Drowning in mud, that's gotta be even worse, right? Nutella is my life. I hate shouting. When people start shouting, I'm like, why are you shouting? I'm here. I am stood next to you. Lower your voice, Satan. Westlife, the boy band Westlife is my musical, what's the word? Guilty pleasure. I got it written down. Hercules. Hercules is my favourite Disney movie. Not just because of the story, I believe it also has like the best soundtrack out of any Disney film as well. But Hercules, if you haven't seen Hercules, you probably have. But if you haven't, you need to watch Hercules. So that's Screaming Hercules. The two opposite ends of the spectrum, but they're both really good films. Oh, I hope that's 50 facts. Like I said, I stopped at 58. Some of them I didn't do because they just weren't interesting. I have brown hair was one of the facts I put down. I have brown... Oh, here's one. The last time I measured myself, I was 69 inches tall. There we go. There we go. Alright. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. I'll try and do videos more regularly. I'm nervous filming in a flat where people can hear me talking. It's a bit awkward, but it doesn't matter. Okay, bye. Thank you, bye.